ಹಲೋ
ಬಂತು
ಬಂತ
ನಡಿ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಹೇಳು.
ತಡಿ ಇವಾಗ ನೋಡು. ಹಲೋ ಹಲೋ ಜೋರಕ್ಕ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇರ್ತಲ್ಲ.
ನಡಿಪ್ಪ, ನಿನ್ ಸ್ಪೀಕರ್ ಸರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಭಯ ನಂದು ಡಾಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ ಮುಗಿಸಿ
ನೋಡಿ ಇವಾಗ ನನ್ನ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತೈತಾ? ನಾನು ಬಿಜಿ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಹಲೋ ಇವಾಗ ನೋಡ, ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಬರ್ತೈತಾ? ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಓಕೆ.
ಈ ಭಯ नहीं रजिस्टर
Okay, so it's New York session and we got okay, the London session is about to end. So थोड़ा सा लगता है क्या so this is post CPI after this thing happened. Okay. So this is where our TP hit. यहाँ पे मेरा limit order execute हो गया था and then it went upwards. Okay, so the candle started here and it went straight away down to here and I got my $38 profit. So and then it went in the opposite direction and then it started to consolidate a bit and then it gave a breakdown. So okay. What did we saw? Okay. So we were trading between this swing range. This for a time frame. Okay. When we had a breakdown for this, so this became the swing high, strong high, whatever you call it, and then the price broke the structure. And then it started to consolidate, and this became the ultimate supply zone. Why? Because it led to a break of structure in the lower time frame. So after this break of structure, the market again, the price again went towards the supply zone, which is this. Then we tapped into a supply zone and we had a clear we had a clear breakup structure again to the downwards. Okay, so this ultimately became the swing range. So this is the higher time frame supply zone. We have streamed this, we have captured this trade, we have placed the trade live in the landing session, and we were just waiting for a breakdown, but ultimately the CPI took. I didn't know the CPI was today, so this was my luck. Liquidated. Sorry. Okay. So luck. Okay. So this was luck. I didn't know today it was CPI. I was just reading the technical. So after this break of structure, this became the ultimate supply zone, and we are going to continue this thing. So it is still a strong high. Yeah, you can see this is a strong high. So I would not consider this as a break of structure because first of all, the candle didn't close. It took the liquidity, but it was supposed to go up, but I don't know why it came down. So we were just trading the price action, and यहाँ पे ना थोड़ा सा consolidation start हो गई. Okay. Okay. So where was I? Okay. So I would not consider this as a break of structure because यहाँ पे ना it was too much of a traffic over here. Okay, so the price followed the price action, followed the trend, and then it again started to consolidate in the opposite direction. But again, the same thing happened, and then it finally broke the structure. You know what was interesting? When the price broke the structure, it closed above this zone, and the price started to reverse. That's when I knew, okay, the price will retrace now. So that is when I held this trade. Okay, so we cannot consider this as a supply zone because you have a volume coming. There is a lack of volume here, as you can see. Okay, there's a lack of volume, but in this case, we have a bit of volume. Okay, so we have some good volume. Good volume represents a good what do you call it? There are some good orders being executed right here in this zone. Whereas this zone, this becomes the liquidity zone. So when the okay, so when the CPI data came out, it took the liquidity from both the sides. So I was just waiting for the price to move in a single direction rather than randomness. Okay, so वही कर देखते हैं. What do we have here? We have an equal high, right? Yes. Okay, we have an equal high. And first we have to see what is the swing range. Okay, the price cannot go beneath this level as of now. So we'll consider this as a swing range. Okay. So we are trading. So we are trading between this swing range. Okay. considering this supply zone as a major reaction point if the price start to reverse. Okay, so इसको हटा देते हैं. We get rid of this. और it is हो जाएगा. Okay, so what do we have? What is the data we have? As of now, the price, if we go to 4 time frame, we had a good breakdown of a low. Okay, we broke a very higher time frame low, which is this. This was a trend's higher low. Okay, so for now it's just you can see it's bearish moves. Okay, we had a breakdown of a higher time frame low, which is this. So considering this, the price is very aggressive and it is falling towards the downside, and the price is very bearish. So our main priority will be. Okay, so let me mark down the player control. Service. Okay. So the playering controls are sellers. So we must be trading only the break of structures, not the pullback. So when we switch to the lower time frames, which is 15 minutes, and we can see a price gap, which is indicating a more bearish sign. Okay, but it is lacking some volume. So here we have an equal high. Okay, the 5-minute time frame. If this is a lower time frame breakdown, then what is the high? All the money is here. Okay. So this is a very good liquid zone. The liquidity is generated over here. Okay. So we can expect the price to move here rather than here. I'll tell you why. Okay, we are in a bearish trend, I agree, but you can consider this as a change of character. If this is a smaller time frame change of character, then then what is the swing high? This must be the strong high. Okay, but what do we have here? We have an equal highs. Okay, so when these equal highs or equal lows form, what does that indicate? That is the first sign of the liquidity. Okay, so there are more number of possibilities that the liquidity hunts might be in control over here, and we saw a sudden bullish candle after the CPI data. Okay, so somewhere or the other, big players have entered the trade over here in this zone as we have swept the liquidity. So if there's a scenario that this was a sweep and this was a discount at all the big money, all the smart money was entered. Okay. So let's assume big money. So if we consider this as a sweep and this is okay, so if we consider this as an entry of a big money, so if the low breaks from here, then the price is expected to fall more, but as of now it's a pullback phase. Okay, so we change the character, and then the first hurdle is this. Okay, so this is the first reaction point. Like this. Okay, this is a 5-minute time frame. Okay, we are playing within this swing range, right? Okay, so if this was a valid breakdown and this was a higher time frame breakdown, then the price must pull back all the way to here, right? So this makes sense. And if all the liquidity lies over here, if the price has to continue downwards and towards this support zone, that is 1.08, then the price has to move here and take this zone, and which is discount level. If we mark out the Fibonacci levels, so what does this indicate? Right. So this is an above 50%. So this is a discount price. If the euro is bearish for the upcoming month, okay. So if the euro will be bearish for the upcoming month, then the price has to mitigate this level. So in order, we have just we just had a break of structure. So what do we expect? We expect a small pullback towards the original supply zone. And if we consider this as the big money entries, then they would be targeting this level. So we are not trading this pullback, but we will be trading right here. So let us leave this. Okay. I'll just put an alert over here. This liquidity happens. I will observe the behavior. If the market sweep the liquidity and closes below this level, then I'm gonna make a trade over here with a small stop loss towards the left, and we'll be trading on 1:2, 1:3, something like that. Okay, so as of now, let us leave this because this is in a pullback phase. So you can expect a price to pull back, and then we are going to see what is the behavior, whether it is this or this. We'll see. We'll see it. Okay. So pound. Okay. So pound is also bearish. Okay, so what do we have in pound? This was the ultimate high, and then it started to be bearish, and then it paused at this level, and it created a new lower high, and then it pulled back all the way to here, and then it shifted the trend over here. Okay, so this was a change of factor in the daily time frame, the last time frame. So if this was the low responsible for the daily change of character, then this low must be put as a result. Yes, this low was protected, and we formed a swing range. Okay, so to this, and we broke the structure. So this was the swing range. So the price then started to pull back, respecting this supply zone, and then the price showed a change of character in the higher time frame, and then it came all the way to downwards. Okay, so if this was a valid support zone, okay, if this was a valid reason for the break of structure in the higher time frame, then the price should be trading above this zone. We would not expect the price to break this level. Okay, so price is currently in an aggressive mode towards the bearishness. So we would be we have to wait for some time. We have to wait some 2 to 3 days to observe this. Maybe शायद this week we'll not get any trades in this, because देखो हायर टाइम फ्रेम है ना, यहाँ पे बस तुमको नेगेटिव कैंडल्स ही दिखेंगे. ऑल्दो दिस इज अ पॉज, दिस इज जस्ट अ पॉज, इट वाज जस्ट अ कंसोलिडेशन. सो बाकी तो प्राइस नेगेटिव ही दिख रहा है, एंड द trend is so if we want to trade bearish, then we would be trading against a higher time frame trend. Okay, so that does not come in our strategy, so we'll ignore this thing. Okay, so in the Euro, yes, in the Euro, in the USD JPY, we had some good trades. I think I captured this trade, maybe. I don't know. Okay, so what is happening over here? Okay, in the daily time frame, we had a sweep. We couldn't break. We successfully we successfully broken this that level, but we are. It was an FTC, failed to close. Okay, so we are not closed above this zone, validating that that is still a supply zone. Okay. So if this is a higher time frame supply area, then the price must react to this. And if this was the low that was responsible for the breakup structure, then we would not be wanting this to break. Okay. So in the higher time frame, this was a pullback, and if the price started to break this level, then we would be looking for shorts. Okay, the price started to behave like this, then I would be waiting for the price to approach over here, or we'll be seeing some candles and we'll be marking some supply zones, and we'll be switching to some lower time frame confirmations, and then we will trade this instrument. So as of now we are just waiting. We're just waiting for the price to react to this supply, to this demand zone. If there lies the more liquidity over here, if there are more positions, if there are more retail positions getting added over here, then obviously the big money will try to absorb this thing and then push the price downwards. So we are just purely doing some technicals over here. Yeah, so yeah, this is just pure technical analysis. There is no such fundamental things over here, because if we want to trade some fundamentals, we'll be in the trade for like 1 week or 2 weeks. We'll be trading more than 5 days, at least 5 days. So we are not doing that. We would just be looking for the swing ranges, and then we are marking out whether it is a break of, whether it is following the trend, or whether it is a pullback. So depending upon that, we are going to execute our trade. So our strategy is simple. देखो simple strategy है. पहला तो a trend or a pullback. The second thing is we are wanting to trade a minimum of 2 to 3 hours. Okay? 2 to 3 risk to reward. So the third thing is maximum 2 hours. Okay, we'll be holding the trades for maximum 2 hours. And fourth thing is we'll be wanting to trade reaction points, flip zones, boss, IBOS, means internal breakout structure. So we are just doing this thing. We'll be capturing, we just want 3 to 4% returns. That's it. Our strategy is simple. We will be wanting to trade in the direction of the trend rather than this pullbacks and all the counter trend things. Okay. So if there's a swing, if there exists a flip zones in the higher time frame, then we will be looking for a counter trend. Otherwise, we are just trading reaction points. Reaction points are just this. So when if the price is in a bull trend, then this becomes the reaction points. So these become the reaction points, which are supplies to the left, which means the weak highs. Okay. So we'll be trading a risk to reward ratio of 2 to 3, and every time we are going to risk 1% of the account, and profit is maximum 3 to 5%. Okay, so this is the risk, and this is the profit we are expecting. Okay, So our strategy is simple. Our strategy is just based on these simple things. Okay. So as of now, we had a sweep right here, and the price is retracing back towards this supply zone, this demand zone. So now we will be waiting for the price to react to this level, and if it shows a lower time frame change of character or some signals that would lead to the continuation of a trend. Okay, like this. When the price pulled back all the way to down here, it showed a change of character. Here, okay. Showed a change of character. The price pulled back and it again showed a pause. So you would want to look play in this area, or you will be switching to some lower time frame, which is 5 minutes and 1 minute or 3 minutes. So there we'll be looking for a change of character in a very lower time frame. Okay. So if we consider this, then यहीं पे अपने को मिल जाएगा. So okay, we can call these things also as a change of character, and then we will be looking for the demand zones in the lower time frame, and then we'll manage those trades like this. If we are okay, so if we are looking for a 16 pips risk, and then okay, so it's I don't know what is the pips as in JPY, but okay, so our trades would be like something like this: 1:2, 1:3, 1:1.5. Sometimes if the market started to go against, or it started to consolidate like this. Okay. So as of now, this also took like we took about both the sides, and surprisingly the candle closed red. Okay, let's wait for a few minutes. So this was just an update of what is happening in the market and what am I doing. So currently let me share the portfolio. Okay, this is account balance right now. Okay, so before we place the euro trade, okay, this was the euro trade which I placed, and the TP got hit. So this was the account balance in the London session. Okay, so we had a $38 profits. That is, we entered somewhere here, and then we captured all the way to us. This was luck. Thank God. Okay, for now, okay, gold, right? What is gold doing? Okay, some traps, some reaction points, and the CPI came, it pulled back, took the support, and then it broke the structure. Okay. Oh, it actually didn't break the structure. Okay, so gold is currently, it is just in a pullback phase. It might take some rejections down here. Let us see. Okay, did we sweep the low? Did we take out the daily low? Yeah, actually we did take out the daily low. So I don't prefer gold much because this is a very volatile thing and anything can happen at any time. So yeah, euro dollar. Why I prefer this thing is, first of all, this is the largest traded pair in the entire world, and secondly, we can manage risk. We can manage risk. So in gold, what happens is, I don't want to risk it, but suppose if you took a trade, okay, if you took a trade like this, and if price started to move towards your stop loss and price eventually hits your stop loss, then you would be having more losses compared to the same setup and the same trade and the same pip size. But you can hold this euro trade until one day. But in this, you can hold this trade for maximum 1 hour. So that is why I prefer this over this, because I don't want the quick profits. I want the guaranteed profits. So that is what we are doing. We are trying to do over here. Price is retracing. Here we can see this is a sweep. Okay, so if we consider this as a sweep, which led to this hunt. Okay, if this was a liquidity grab, then the price should target at least this level. Okay, if the price is bearish, okay, if the price is bearish, then this is a strong high. In the lower time frame, okay. So in the high time frame, we can see them increase of demand with the price. That is a good sign. Okay, so in the 15-minute time frame, sweat volatility. This was a CPI data. We cannot consider this, but yeah, if the big money has entered this thing, then this should be. Okay, so if the big money is interested in this level, then yeah, we would wanting the price at least to breach this level. Okay, so after it takes out this, after it mitigates this level, then we will be waiting for the price to react a bit, and then we'll be placing the orders depending upon the market shifts and all the fundamentals start getting right. और किसमें ट्रेड बन रहा है, ये भी एक अच्छा पेड़ है पेट्रोल। इसका मैंने बहुत स्टडी किया था बैक इन, हाँ 18 सितंबर में। इसी दिन मैंने इस चार्ट को स्टडी किया था एंड एक्सपेक्ट किया था कि ये पुल बैक लेगा यहाँ से, because what is this doing? The price went all the way bullish from all the way from here to here. Okay. So break of structure and then this. Okay. Interesting. Okay, price showed a break of structure, I would say. Okay. Price actually did show a break of structure, and this is an extreme demand. Okay, so we are playing within this swing range. Price again, the structure. Okay, we have some good. We have a good setup over here. So if we expand this level, the price actually reacted to this thing, which is in higher time frame resistance as a support, as a demand zone. Interesting. And this price should react to this zone. Okay, we can actually trade this thing. So let me put an alert on. I'll buy this thing. So अगर okay price यहाँ पे आता है तो देखेंगे यहाँ पे चेंज ऑफ प्रायोरिटी शो करना चाहिए. ओके इसको ट्रेड कर सकते हैं. 24 पिप्स का स्टॉप लॉस एंड 65 पिप्स का टारगेट. ओह शिट. ओके लेट मी ट्राई दिस. इसको ट्रेड कर सकते हैं. What is the range? 0.8557. Okay. USD CAD. Damn. Look at the high, look at the low. Okay, so this was a pullback. Again, look at the low and look at the high. What is this यार? भाई ये क्या है यार? ऐसा हो गया कि ऐसा लाइन खींच दिया. Right. इसको ट्रेड नहीं कर सकते. क्या कर दिया यार हमने? Not a good set of range. Look of structure, then consolidation, then look of structure, then pull back. Okay, something news maybe, then pull back. Expected this high, so this was a strong high. Then the price got the structure, it pulled back, then it started to shift the character, and then this low was not respected, and this we have swept this thing, and then we have to right. Okay, the price is actually showing signals, showing some signs of bullishness. Okay, so this was a purely a liquidity sweep, can guarantee that. Price also did react to this level. So in the daily time you can see the price actually reacted to this level. 4-hour time frame. This was just this was the reaction point I was talking about. So these are just the reaction points. That is the key levels of the previous trend. Okay, so now we are in line. Okay, so this is how you trade mechanical. Okay, so we had, okay, so whole of the whole this thing is called as pullback, and now we are retracing a bit. Okay, so this okay, so we had to wait. So we have to find out the best demand zones where you can buy this thing. Okay, AUD CAD, right? AUD CAD and Switzerland's francs. So this is the swing range. वो छोटा ट्रेड बनेगा क्या यहाँ पे? Respecting this demand zone बनेगा क्या? कितने पिक को आएंगे? 608253 7-8 पिप्स करेंगे. देखना पड़ेगा. That is a swing high, right? Price don't. Okay, this is the main high. Okay, this might be a good reaction level. यहाँ पे एक छोटा ट्रेड शायद बन सकता है. इतना surplus रख के 10 पिप का इसको ले कलर डाल देते हैं. The price is actually showing some bearish signals. बहुत low time frame में घुसेगा ना, तो if we okay, so इसको समझना है. Okay, so if the prices are like this, then what does it indicate? There's a very significant movement in an engulfing candle, right? So what about now? Yes, we are again in an uptrend, and we are again bullish. And what about now? This is slightly a rejection candle. Okay. So now we create a candle something like this. And now we have created a candle something like this. So this indicates a shift in the trend. It was continuously making a higher low, higher low, but here it took this low, which represents that this can be the upcoming supply area. तो हम बेसिकली यही चीज़ों को ढूंढते हैं, है ना? तो देखो प्राइस इनिशियली यहाँ पे तो रिएक्शन दिखाया, यहाँ पे अच्छा खासा रिएक्शन दिखाया. Okay, price broke this level and it even closed in the lower time frame, in the higher time frame, and now the price started to pull back into this supply zone. Okay, why are we considering this as a supply zone? Because this is a reaction point. If the overall trend is this, okay, logically apply करके देखो. So यहाँ पे ना, यहाँ पे अपने को एक break of structure मिलेगा है ना. So this becomes the extreme demand zone, ठीक है. And the price retrace किया, and then again इस चीज़ को as a support, which was a previous resistance. So it took the support, it took this as a support, it took this as a support, then price broke the structure, which means this thing, this was a strong low, okay. So the price again started to take a support, indicating more bullishness, but it started to crash. Crash मतलब price नीचे आता गया, हाँ, and again it broke this low. So this becomes our ultimate supply zone. So price low break किया, एक supply zone form किया, and then it showed a change of character, news, again a bullishness, and then now all of this is just a pullback. Okay. If this is a counter trend, okay, अगर तुम ओवरऑल चार्ट देखोगे तो या यू कैन सी बुलिशनेस, बट अकॉर्डिंग टू आवर स्ट्रेटेजी इतना बुलिशनेस देखने के लिए ना, अगर तुम मान लेते हो तुमने यहीं पे बाय कर लिया इसको, है ना, बुलिश मान के, यहाँ पे एक चेंज ऑफ कैरेक्टर तुम्हें 100% लो टाइम में चेंज ऑफ कैरेक्टर तुमने बुलिश मतलब इसको तुमने बुलिश मान लिया कि चलो ये लो तो नहीं टूटा, ऐसा कर. अगर तुम लॉन्गर यहाँ पे मतलब एक साल होल्ड करोगे तो ऑब्वियसली एवरीथिंग इज बुलिश, बट वी आर हियर टू मेक मनी विद इन 2 hours. Okay. So this is a pullback phase. यहाँ पे what can we have? Okay. So one thing is the price will pierce through this. Okay. So बहुत ही bullishness के साथ pierce करेगा. Okay. The second case is price ऊपर तो जाएगा लेकिन close नहीं कर पाएगा. That will indicate the liquidity sweeps. Okay. So ये अपने favor में आएगा, है ना. So the third thing is price will respect this zone, and it will if it repeated the same behavior which it has been doing since the last 2 to 3 bars, then the price will start to consolidate over here. Okay, consolidate करेगा, again यहाँ पे supply की तरफ गया तो we can add some quantities because यहाँ पे अपने को validation है ना, but ये इस हाई को break नहीं करना चाहिए जब ये mitigate करेगा. So ultimately what I'm trying to say is this is just a pullback phase. Okay. What we will be looking for, that is the main question. Okay. We will switch to a very lower time frame, and then we will be wanting to break either one of the structures, which is an internal break of structure. What is an internal break of structure? So let's consider this as an uptrend in the 4-hour time frame. Okay. So यहाँ से यहाँ तक ना, we can clearly see this as an uptrend. This is a run. Okay. But what is happening right here? कहाँ गया वो? Okay. So what is happening right here? So this is a lower time frame trend. Okay. So यहाँ पे क्या होता है ना? यहाँ पे ना प्राइस सीधा स्ट्रेट ऐसे नहीं जाता, ऐसे 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 ऐसे. So the price starts to move like this. So we can detect this area by looking at the change of character that is occurring here. Okay, the price created a high, then it broke the low, then it started to then it failed to break this high. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is ये 4 hour का तुमको मतलब पुल बैक मिला है. So we are going to trade this reaction level, or this is a counter trend, I would say. Sorry, it aligns with the trend. That is why we are trading this thing. Okay, so these are the indications. When the price starts to show some bearishness. Bearishness मतलब, so it does not need, it doesn't needs to mitigate our level. Okay, so तो यही मिटिगेशन मिलेगा, तभी ये बेरिश देर आर नो रूल्स लाइक दैट, द प्राइस कैन इवेंचुअली मूव लाइक दिस. Okay, you can also move like this, but yeah, that is the thing. There are there are literally hundreds of pairs, so we would not be risking money right now, okay? Because पहले तो अपना फंडेड अकाउंट है, एंड दूसरी बात ज़्यादा रिस्क करेंगे तो जल्दी जल्दी मतलब क्या बहुत लॉस कर देंगे. That is the basic thing I'm trying to say right here. Okay. So this multiple wicks indicates that there is a generation of upper liquidity, which is buy side liquidity, है ना. सभी अगर यहाँ पे इसको पंप करना है, so let's imagine all the players started to risk some short amounts over here. Okay, so where are their stop losses situated? Here. All these things. Okay. So if all of this is the available liquidity, then the institutions may be interested in buying this thing, because everyone can see that this is a supply zone. Okay. That this is a supply zone. So no one, at least more than 50% of the people will think of selling this thing right here. Okay. So if more number of people are thinking in the same way, then the price, the probability of the price to move in the favor of those directions are more, because they have some good strength or some good volume right here. Because मतलब बायर कितना ही बाय करेगा, कितना ही पैसा चाहिए इसको, like to move a forex or a move any single pair, you need a lot of money, you need a hell amount of money. So if more people are interested to sell over here, and if we get some aggressions, if we get some passive moves, or we get some sweeps, and we get some change of character, internal break of structures, or internal change of characters, if we get any of these signals, then it increases the probability for us to succeed. Because why यार, a trend, यहाँ पे जो हायर टाइम फ्रेम का ट्रेंड चलता है ना, तो वहाँ रन चलता है ना, तो वहाँ पे एक इंटरनल ट्रेंड चल रहा होता है ना. प्राइस अगर ऐसा मूव कर रहा है तो वी वुड बी इंटरेस्टेड इन दिस लेवल. ओके, दैट इज व्हाट वी आर ट्राइंग टू डू, बिकॉज देयर आर प्रॉफिट बुकिंग इन एवरी सिंगल लेवल्स. ओके, सो सी, दिस वाज द थिंग आई वाज ट्राइंग टू से. प्राइस ऐसे ही नीचे नहीं जाता. मार्केट इज इंटरेस्टेड इन वेयर द लिक्विडिटी लाइज. So I'm not saying कि प्राइस ऐसे ही ऊपर जाएगा, ऐसे ही नीचे जाएगा. The price could move in any direction. What do we want is, we want our strategy to be as logical as possible. Because यहाँ पे ना अकाउंट $6,000 का है, अकाउंट साइज $6,000, so we can only risk $600 only, which is 10%, 10 या 8% जो भी है. I didn't notice that. यार सोच रहे जितना ज़्यादा कम रिस्क हो सकता है उतना ज़्यादा कम रिस्क लेंगे. एंड हाउ कैन वी अचीव दैट इज बाय हैविंग मोर कंफर्मेशंस. दैट्स इट. तो भी देखते हैं. इफ आई एंटर सम ट्रेड्स, देन श्योरली आई एम गोना बी पोस्टिंग इट ऑन द टेलीग्राम चैनल. ओके, यहाँ पे सब ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड रहेगा. तो यहाँ पे भी हमने मोर देन 1% रिस्क नहीं किया था. इस ट्रेड में मेरा रिस्क था $44. तो यहाँ पे मेरे को बोल सकते हो 1:1 ही मिला है. यहाँ पे इमीडिएट टारगेट हिट हुआ था ना मेरा. सो स्लिपेज ज़्यादा लगा था मुझे यहाँ पे. एक्चुअली दिस ट्रेड आई वॉज सपोज टू गेट मोर देन $60, बट मिला सिर्फ 38.5 है. ओके, so this is the setup. We'll be trading AUD CAD. It is AUD CAD, right? Okay, so AUD CAD sell side. This is more logical, and USD CAD buy side. And एक और था कौन सा था? USD CHF. अच्छा यही है वो. No, sorry. Okay, इन दो पेयर्स में we can try. Other than that, euro dollar तो थोड़ा वेट करने में ही अच्छा है, बिकॉज दिस थिंग इज रियली वोलेटाइल. सो लेट्स सी.